Wassce 2020 question number 10, elective maths. We should differentiate. So the first one, A, should differentiate y equal to 3x all over 1 plus x squared. Now here we have to use the quotient rule. So our dy dx, this is just, so differentiate the numerator, that is 3, keep the denominator constant, minus differentiate the denominator. When you differentiate this, what are you going to get? 2x. Keep the numerator constant, all over the square of the denominator, so 1 plus x squared, all square. Now let's simplify this, and when we simplify, we are getting 3 plus 3 x squared. We are using the distributive property to expand. Now minus this time, that is 6x squared all over 1 plus x squared, all square. Now from here, now what can we see? 3x squared minus 6x squared. So this is just equal to 3 minus 3x squared. 3x squared minus 6x squared, that's giving us negative 3x squared, all over, that is 1 plus x squared, all to the power 2. Now here, if you like, you can leave your answer this way, or we can factorize 3 out. So when you factorize 3 out, you have 1 minus x squared, all over 1 plus x squared, all to the power 2. Now let's see the question B. It says that find the equation of the circle that passes through the point, that is 2, 3, 4, 2, and then 1, 1. So the B, don't forget to subscribe. A whole lot of videos to help you pass your exams with ease. Now the general equation of a circle is giving us x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So at this point 2, 3, at the point 2, 3, so at the point 2, 3, so x is 2, y is 3, and this will give us, that is 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 2j times 2 plus 2f times, that is times 3, then plus the constant equal to 0. Now 2 squared, so this will give us 4 plus 9 plus 4j plus 6f plus c equal to 0. So here 4 plus 9, which is 13, can go to the left hand side. So we have 4j plus 6f plus c equal to 4 plus 9, 13. So that is negative 13, equation 1. Now the other one too, that is, let's choose 4, 2. So at the point that is 4, 2. Now x is 4, y is 2. So we have 4 squared plus 2 squared plus 2j times 4 plus 2f times 2 plus c equal to 0. Now 4 squared, this is 16 plus 4. 2 times 4, that is 8, so plus 8j, 2 times 2, we have 4f plus c, and this is equal to 0. So you have 20 going to the other side, negative 20. So you have 8j plus 4f plus c equal to negative 20. And this is equation 2. Now let's see the third one. So at the point 1, 11. X is 1, y is 11. So substituting, that will be 1 squared plus 11 squared plus 2j times 1 plus 2fy 11 plus c equal to 0. And this 1 squared is 1, 11 squared is 1, 2, 1 plus 2j plus 22f, 2 times 11, that's 22 plus c equal to 0. 1 plus 1 to 1, this would be, that is 122. So going to the right hand side, so that will be 2j plus 22f plus c equal to negative 1, 2, 2. Let's call this equation 3. So we have 3 equations, we have 3 variables. Let's eliminate one and have 2 variables so that we can work with those 2 variables. Now what can we see? Let's see here, we have 4j, 8j, 2j. Now, I'd rather take equation 2 minus equation 1 so that I can eliminate the c. So equation 2 minus equation 1. Equation 2. So 8j minus 4j. This is just 4j. 4f minus 6. This will just be negative 2f. Now, c minus c, that is 0. And then here, negative 20, negative. So that will be 13. So that will be negative 7 equal to negative 7. And this will be equation 4. Now, let's see 8j, 2j is better. I'll say equation 2 minus equation 3. So equation 2 minus equation 3. Now, 8j and then 2j. So 8j minus 2j, this will give me, that is 6j. 4f minus 22f, that will be minus 18f. And then negative 20 minus, that will be plus. So negative 20 plus that, 22. So that will be equal to 102. Now here I can divide through by 6. So when I divide this by 6, so I'll get j minus 3f equal to 17. This is equation 5. Now I can solve 4 and 5 simultaneously. Now from 5 we can make j the subject from 5. So from equation 5, let's make j the subject. So our j will be equal to 17 plus 3f. And this will be our equation 6. So you can say put 6 into 4. Now what is the equation for? 4j minus 2f equal to negative 7. So that is 4j. What is our j? 17 plus 3f minus 2f equal to negative 7. Now, what is 4 times 17? That is just 68. Plus 3f minus 2. No, 4 times 3, that's 12. 4 times 3, 12. So 12f minus 2f equal to negative 17. Now, this has to go here. 12f minus 2f, this is just 10f. Negative 7, that negative 7. Now 68 moving, negative 68. So 10f, negative 7 minus 68, and this is just 75. Negative 75. We want to find f, so clearly our f is negative 75 all over 10. Now 5 will go into 75, that is 15 times. 5 will go into 10, that is 2. So we have negative 15 all over 2. That is f. Now we want to find j. So when you substitute into this, we get j. Therefore our j will be equal to 17 plus 3f. What is our f? Negative 15 all over 2. So this one is the same as 17. Now 3 times 15, that's negative 45 all over 2. And this is just negative 11 all over 2. Now we know f, we know j, but we don't know c. So let's see equation 1. Let's put everything into equation 1 for our c. Now, so we have 4. So 4, what is our j? Our j, so I can start by saying that put j equal to, that's negative 11 over 2, f equal to negative 15 over 2 into equation 1. So you have 4j. So 4j, what is our j? Negative 11 all over 2 plus 6f. So 6, what is our f? 6f, negative 15 all over 2 plus c equal to negative 13. Now 2 go here, 1, 2 go here, 2. 2 go here, 1, 2 go here. That is 3. Now this will be negative 22. negative 45. 3 times 15, 845 plus c equal to negative 13. Now, this and this, that will be negative 22 minus 45. That will be negative 67. So you have negative 67 plus c equal to negative 13. Hence, our c will be equal to negative 13 plus 67, which implies that our c is positive 54. Because 7 minus 3, 4. Okay, so we now know the values of f, j, and c. So let's put it in the equation. X squared plus y squared plus 2jx plus 2fy plus c equals 0 for us to get the equation. So substituting, we know the formula that is x squared plus y squared plus 2jx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So you have x squared plus y squared plus 2jx, 2. What is our j? We had our j to be negative 11 over 2, negative 11 over 2, then we have our x, 2f. What is our f? Our f is negative 15 over 2, so times negative 15 over 2 times y, and then plus our c. What is our c? Our c is 54. And this is equal to 0. What can we say? This will cancel this, this will cancel this. So you have x squared plus y squared minus 11x minus 15y plus 54, and this is equal to 0. Now let's consider an alternative approach to this. Don't forget to subscribe. The books you see on the screen, get a copy for yourself. Now let's consider an alternative approach to this. Find the equation of the circle that passes through the point 2, 3, 4, 2, and then 1, 11. Now, let's consider a circle. Now our center, let's suppose that the center is AB. Now, what are the points? We have 2, 3, so let's suppose that this is 2, 3. Now let's suppose there's another point 2. The other point we have 4, 2. And then there's also another point that is 1, 11. Now let's name here, that is R1, R2, R3. But then you know that radius are the same. So this radius R1 is equal to R2. R1 is just equal to R2. Now, how do you find the distance over here? You know it to be square root, and then we square both sides and to cancel out. So here we can say that from here, we can say that that is a minus 2, that is taking R1, a minus 2 all square plus b minus 3 all square. Now this R2 can also be a minus 4 all square plus b minus 2 all square. Now expanding this, this will give us a minus 2 all square. That will be a square minus 4a plus 4. Now b minus 3 all square, this is just b square minus 6b plus 9 equal to, we have a square minus 8a plus 16. That is 4 square, so that will give us 16. Then b minus 2 all square, so this will be what? b square minus 4b plus 4. Now here, so let's take, so you have a square plus b square minus 4a minus 6b, 4 plus 9, that is 13, equal to, now what do you have here? A square plus b square negative 8a minus 4b, 16 plus 4, this is giving us 20. Now a square plus b to cancel out. So let's bring everything here. So you have negative 4a, now leave it plus 8a minus 6b, let's bring this here, 4b equal to, you have 20, this will go there, that is negative 13. and this will give us, that is 4a. This and this will give us minus 2b, and then this and this will give us 7. Let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 1. So we use R1 equal to R2. Now what about, we can also use R2 equal to what? R3. So R2 equal to R3. Now the R2, the distance here, you can find as a minus 4 all square, b minus 2 all square, equal to a minus 1 all square plus b minus 11 all square. You know, there'll be square root, but then we'll square both sides and then it will cancel out. Now expanding this will give us a square minus 8a plus 16. Now you have b square minus 4b plus 4 equal to, this will give us a square minus 2a plus 1, b square minus 22b plus 1 to 1. Now let's see a square plus b square. So we have a square plus b square minus 8a minus 4b, 16 plus 4. So that will give us 20. And then we have here, so a square plus b square minus 2a minus 22b, 1 plus this will give us, that is 1, 2, 2. Now let's bring this one here, take this one there. So we have this and that will cancel out. So negative 8a plus 2a. This coming there, so plus 2a. And then we have negative 4b plus 22, b equal to 1, 2, 2 minus 20. This is going there. And this is giving us, that's negative 6a. And then this and this give us, that is plus 18. And 1, 2, 2 minus 20, that will give us 1, 0, 2. Now let's divide through by negative 6. So that will be a minus 3. This is b minus 3b equal to negative 70. We divided through by negative 6. And this is just equation 2. Now let's make a the subject from 2. So from equation 2, our a will be negative 17 plus 3b. Let's call this equation 3. So we put 3 into 1. So you can say that put equation 3 into 1. Now what is our 1? So we have 4a. And then we have negative 17 plus 3b minus 2b equal to 7. Now this time that is negative 68. 4 times 3, that's 12 minus 2b equal to 7. So what do you have? Don't forget, this is b. 12b minus 2b, that is 10b equal to 7 plus 68. 10b equals 7 plus 68, and this is just 75. Finding our b is 75 over 10. 5 will go into this 15, 5 will go into 10, that's 2. So we have our b to be 15 all over 2. Now I want to find a. Clearly our a will be negative 17 plus 3. What is our b? 15 over 2. Negative 17 plus 45. 45 over 3 times 15, that's 45. 3 over 1 times 2, that's 2. And this is just positive 11 all over 2. So we now know the values of a and b. We also know a point on the circle. Hence, this can guide us for us to find the radius of the circle. And then using the radius and center, we'll be able to write the equation of the circle. So our center AB, now what is our A? We had our A to be 11 over 2. And then our B is 15 over 2. Now let's find the radius. We know the center, a point on, let's suppose that, let's choose the point 2, 3. Now center is 11 over 2, 15 over 2. If you like, you can choose the point that is 111. It will also work. So we have our r. So how do you find our r? We know square root, and this is the same as what? 11 over 2 minus 2 all square plus 15 over 2 minus 3 all square. And when we work out this, we are going to get square root of, that is 130 over 4, 130 over 4 r. So when you square both sides, you can get r squared to be equal to 130 over 4. So now let's write the general equation of the circle. So let's suppose that this is our center. Our center is giving us 11 over 2, 15 over 2. We know our radius is the same as, that is square root of 130 over 4. That's r equal to that. A general point on it, let's suppose that we have point x, y. So writing the equation of the circle, so this is the same as, we can say that that is x minus 11 or x minus a all square plus y minus b all square equal to r squared. Now our a and b is 11 over 2 and 15 over 2. So we have x minus 11 over 2 all square plus y minus 15 over 2 all square equal to r squared. Now r squared is 130 over 4, or we can square this. So this is just 130 all over 4. Now expanding, we have a squared minus 2x 11 over 2 plus 11 over 2 all square, plus we have a squared minus 2a, we have 15 over 2, then plus 15 over 2 all square equal to 130 all over 4. Now what can we see? This and this is cancelling out. So we have x minus 11x plus we have 121 all over 4. Why? If you have a over b all to the power n, that is a n b n. Now plus y squared. This two cancel this. We have minus 15y. Now 15 squared, this would give us, that is 225 all over 4. That is 2 squared over 4. And this is equal to 130. Don't forget, this is x squared. Now, so we are going to get x squared plus y squared minus 11x. It's 11x minus 15y. Now, plus 121 over 4 plus 225 over 4. Remember, 130 is also over 4. Minus 130 all over 4 equal to 0. Now working out this, we get x squared plus y squared minus 11x minus 15y. Now here we can have all the LCM, that is 4. So 121 plus 225 minus 130, this is 216 all over 4. And this is just 54. And this is equal to 0. Very, very trivial. So you can either choose either the first method or this method, the one which is easier for you. That is what I would advise you to choose. Don't forget to subscribe, share the videos also to your friends. No pain, no gain.